I noticed there in the background, like, the game's paused, but that flame has super programming powers or something. It's breaking past the pause and still flickering.
That's pretty sweet. It's like, well, the Neo Geo CD was ahead of its time. I kind of like, we had those games back in the day, and they would try to have, like, the pretty ladies, and you would pause, and some of the games were smart to be like, let's pause in such a way that you can move the camera around and stuff. Like, what I'd like to see is, like, the demon guy and Jubei both paused, but, like, the wind, rather, still, like, moves their hair and clothes. I guess those are not flames on that table back there. Those are not candles, because they're not flickering. But the candle in the dead center background is very fascinating. Captain.
Oh, hey there, folks. Sorry, we were distracted by this flickering flame. Welcome back to Samurai Shodown RPG, Tales of the Bushidō. Last we left off, we were having some trouble.
We're MysteriousJG and Zerfall, by the way. I feel like people might not know that if you don't.
Yeah, this far into the series, they probably haven't figured out who it is yet. But so what I did was I gave all of the defensive equipment possible to Rimuru.
Mm-hmm.
And then Cham Cham has one defensive item, I think. Maybe?
Mm-hmm.
And that worked out a lot better. And I also remembered to forge Cham Cham's weapon before he came in here.
Oh, good idea.
So that was like an extra 20 damage per attack. Pretty much.
It does look like it looks like this demon guy has like just one sliver of health left, and you're trying to beat him, like you're trying to get the cheese win, where like he's gonna block, but you're gonna do tick damage to him when he's cornered.
Yep.
Because this attack you are doing is like the classic. If they block, you hit them like 4 times for tick damage, and then they throw you. But if they've got like 2 or 3 ticks of health left, they basically are screwed.
Yeah. I was actually trying to pause it when we had 1 attack left, and then he decided it was his turn to go, so I had to pause and like get a safe state down. So I'm gonna unpause it here, and he's gonna kill him.
Yeah. Kuwabara. See, Jubei clearly that dedication trying. Oh, he has it. Oh, these guys have victory quotes. The guests, we just never get to see them because they rarely are the ones who win the fights.
Yep. I never thought the mere humans could defeat me, but I'd gladly give up my life in service to Mizuki.
She's that hot.
Master Agu's demon fortress is already in motion. Fear it. Despair. Scream in terror. Arrgh! That's how you're supposed to do it. All for the great Mizuki.
The puzzling thing about demons in some of these anime and Japanese type of games is that they do seem to be motivated the same way people do. Like a demon will be like, I gladly give my life in the cause of hell, and be like, well, that doesn't seem that selfish of you. Like it seems like you're serving a different flag. Your flag just happens to be demonic.
Yeah, no. Then they die, giving their life for their what they think is a just cause, and then they wake up and they're like, St. Peter, what am I doing here?
Oh no! I made a terrible mistake.
I lived too good of a life. What have I done?
Well, I mean, ultimately they just die, and they're like, "Hey, I'm home." What happened? I guess that really wasn't that big of a sacrifice after all. I just ended up right back where I started, working for hell.
Hey, it's a living.
It's a living. So who was doing Tampa? I had lost.
I'm pretty sure you were.
Okay. Oh, that's right. Because I think we're just both. Well, I think Cham Cham and Rimuru basically have the same voice. It's just whichever one of us feels like doing our girl voice.
Yep.
Mizuki. Yes, the leader behind this current incident. Mizuki, a mighty demon with the title of Retsuden. Strongest of all demons. Nicotine and I both come to Mizumo in pursuit of it, right here in Izumo, the place where we are now.
This very place.
Quite impersonating him! I mean, dots! It seeks to spread fear and despair throughout the land. And we must keep that from happening. We must make sure that everyone in the country is in a good mood. Demons of pure anxiety, or of utter hopelessness. They must be killed. I don't know why that strikes me so funny. Like, oh, demons of despair and hopeless. These are sad little demons. They must be killed. Are you up to the task? Leave it to me. I'm here to kill. People are already growing very uneasy. Our mission is to undo whatever magic has its hold on them. Many more demons remain to be slain, but you can do it. Little girls can do it, Conan. You can do it. Sorry, you were saying something?
I don't even remember already.
I'm sorry. What's going on? What the hell?
Oh, I heard some nanomachines. All right, so...
it's a real puzzle. Am I doing David Hayter as Big Boss, or am I doing Kiefer Sutherland as Big Boss? That's...
The world may never know.
World may never know.
Oh, I can't get around him. I mean, I can, but it won't let me do anything.
So is this Mizuki's house? No, this is a bridge. No, probably not. It'll most likely be restored. Oserazan. Osorazan? I don't know. How do you think it's pronounced, Cham Cham? With this overwhelming aura of evil. I just hope that nicotine is all right in there. He's in there? Is it packed with flavor, this nicotine? The appearance of this fortress must have unsettled him badly.
I'm so unsettled I went into it.
We call it Grozny Grip. Apparently he's already gone aboard. Look at this talisman. It can only be his. It's shaped like Joe Campbell's face. Also, shaped like a penis. Once we board this ourselves, we won't be able to turn back. Hurry. Demon's Nest is somewhere in there. We'll split up to find nicotine.
So if, I guess if the next...
Wait a second, now it just occurred to me, as he's giving us directions, he should say, enter the track on the right. And then we get in the back of the truck on the right, and it takes us all the way to the beginning of the game. But that doesn't really matter, because this is the first area of this this adventure, so it really doesn't change anything.
So when we get to this next battle, if it's, like, if the dialogue from it is not interesting, I'm going to suggest maybe this is the point we get to on everybody.
Yeah, like if we don't change... Well, there's some protagonist dialogue with this second boss, but mostly it's Jubei and Nicotine talking to this like unkillable fight.
Yeah, like Nicotine, but they changed their stuff a little bit in the early game. So this is what I did off screen. I tried to run away, and if I got away, I saved the state, and if I didn't get away after like 2 tries, I just loaded the state. It normally works pretty fast after 2.
All right.
And that's... Getting through this whole thing is faster than getting in a single fight. But I already did that, so... I gotta...
Well, you did it for Cham Cham. Like, we are learning, folks. Look out, we're evolving.
Oh, look, hey.
So yeah, here we are at the end of this dungeon.
And in my off-screen one, I bought a tiny bit more equipment.
Okay.
No, I finally caught up.
You're all right. What do you mean finally caught up? It was just a moment ago that we entered this place. You can't edit out everything and then act like... What the hell? What's that?
Hey, this demon's wearing a skirt. Humans here? In the Animus Bell Chambers?
Animus Bell? Those things lined up back there? See, how could we not hear Ukyo and Galford's versions of that line? The ancient artifacts of Japan. What are you planning to do with them?
They will be part of the great Mizuki's plan. You carry the fear and despair of humanity. Mizuki will be delighted, I'm sure. I am Agu.
We carry the spear. We should be killed.
I will deliver your tear to the great Mizuki myself.
What? Hey? Apparently, the bells are gathering. There's like Jubei and Cham Cham are confused. Rimuru knows exactly what's happening. I don't get it. See, this is zany.
Yeah, they're running back and forth. Yeah, they're gonna do that.
Basically, those 7 bells are making Mizuki stronger. That's no good. All right, that's no good. All right, the back. Don't get ahead of yourself. I can't even explain how unprepared you are. Not in a way that you'd really understand, at least.
So this dialogue is quite different.
All right, Cham Cham, sit. Yeah, Jubei's dialogue is actually really different, too. And Rimuru got to be surprised that worked. He's like nothing you ever faced before.
700 spells, the hell's power gathers, Mizuki's power builds still. And it will reach its peak soon. The whole world shall fear it and despair. Feel it even.
This guy's got a pretty kooky voice. Don't even think that you'll beat Yaki Jubei so easily. Let's go, Cham Cham. Didn't he just tell her? All right, let's do this. Did he just tell her?
You can't handle this. Wait, let's handle it.
Oh, let's handle it. Never mind.
He just wanted to be at the front of the battle instead.
No, serpent. Yeah, Mizuki is going to beat the Yagi clans, whatever the fuck.
Your power intrigues me. This part is definitely the same. Oh, but now, she said, Humans are such mysterious creatures, impressive strength of spirit. He shouldn't have been standing there laughing. He's probably got what's coming to him.
That wasn't wise. Yeah, take this, monster. Severing moonlight reflection.
Useless. Check out my sweet head banging.
Yeah, that's pretty interesting. Is this supposed to be like a scary old lady demon? Because that's a thing. Sorry. You still there?
Yep.
Okay.
No.
Oh, I went. Oh no! I guess you didn't hear.
Come through.
Mr. Jubei! Do not cry, little Cham Cham. Your true enemy is Mizuki.
Oh yes,
yeah.
That's why she was crying.
They're creating friendships between I guess I was hoping for this back in the day when this game first came out and I wanted to play it, but the interrelationships, I don't think there's any implication in Samurai Shodown 2 through whatever that Jubei has a great fondness for little Cham Cham.
I did read more of the walkthrough for the first scenario though, for different character stuff, and apparently that tower we went into with the 3-layered tower with the priest in it.
Mm-hmm.
There's only 2 characters go in there. Homaru and what's his name, his counterpart.
Injuro.
And then all the other characters have different side quests that they do to do stuff. So
there you go. We're gonna have to play through as all characters.
I didn't read what they all are. So for all we know, they actually do hang out in the previous scenario and are well, and we know they hang out a bit at the beginning, I guess, when they go to Mount Fuji.
It's possible. You must cough.
Okay.
I mean, you must hone your skills and grow strong. Fox dice taking me, but Chamu Chamu, the bells, they must be destroyed. Huh? Jubei, am I too late? My staff is making a chink sound of surprise. Nicotine, I've failed. Caffeine nicotine is the most hated enemy of the Mormons. Sure, they're not allowed to smoke. Latter-day Saints, I should say. I don't think they get to smoke, do they? I know they don't get caffeine. Mio.
I've got a much fear or something. The great Mizuki will be pleased.
Okay, now I'm really pissed off.
Before she was just mildly annoyed. It's yeah, you beat him up and he was probably gonna die, but now you sucked him up into a bell? Can't handle this.
Can't touch this. Oh, I'm gonna beat the hell out of you. Don't be so hasty.
You humans are such strange creatures. Why fight when you cannot win? Does that mean at the end of the game when we fight this guy, he's gonna be well, I can't win, so...
Okay, so Mizuki's plan is supposed to stop America. Oh, Cham Cham is like looking back and listening. You aren't strong enough to take on this foe. It's okay. I mean, it's okay. Quetzalcoatl is with me. And so is my brother Tam Tam, who is a monkey now. Although I guess I don't know that. Listen to me. I'm going to place a temporary seal on him. Hello there, Mr. Monster. How about we play a bit?
It's like gotta load up this stuff. Eh? You would defy me?
Silence. Now you're in for a world of hurt. Supreme Demonic Seal. It has olives. No, wait, that would be Super Supreme. Stonebind.
And it comes with a taco.
No. See, I go in for the old Supreme, but I would rather do jalapenos than green peppers. Creepy!
Very clever. But to continue gathering fear and despair of humanity, I shall dispatch the anima spells throughout the world.
You can still move? What the hell? This is bullshit.
Roar! Go forth! And gather still more power for the great Mizuki.
I mean, Mizuki's pretty good, I guess.
The kind of all-right Mizuki.
And that center bell has a much more evil face than the others.
It's the most evil of bells.
Mm.
They stopped wiggling.
I will remain here as stone to keep him stoned. Contained.
Everybody must get stoned.
I was going to say that, and then I thought, no. Listen to me carefully. The anima spells must be destroyed, even though they're like an ancient treasure of Japan or whatever, to stop Mizuki. Not lose focus on this.
This was before heritage buildings and stuff, so like you were allowed to destroy artifacts.
Ruru, could you take charge, maybe? Mizuki is one creepy demon. I'm not gonna let this slide.
Normally she lets demonic stuff slide, but not this time.
Not unless they're creepy.
Oh man, we're gonna go fight.
Here's a portal to hell. It's Lavos.
Lavos.
Here's a portal to hell. The demon made it, not me, Nicotine. So don't go in there.
It's too bad he can't move anymore.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Izumo Demon Gate. Afternoon.
Yes.
All
This
right.
is going
So I think we're. So this is where we ducked out as Genjiro.
Yep. Whoop! Away he goes. All right. So let's go ahead and restart the system here and get started on the next character. Look at that CD. It's in space.
Man. Look at him moving around with advanced graphics. Like a flame flickering even though the screen is paused. The Neo Geo logo looks a little weird when it's like black and silver.
Yep.
Like the two little weird like happy faces that are like interlocked, weirdly.
So I guess we're on to Gulford.
I guess so. A madman who crossed the Pacific to study the ways of the ninja with his dog, Poppy. Make your choice. Wordless falling into... Oh, never mind. Let's just keep going.
That part's all the same.
I know it is. But it is always different in this voice. Yes, this is okay. Like, what are you waiting for? Now I am sounding more European. Alfred, evil is at work at Izumo. Please hurry here to help. Kafui Nicotine. P.S. Bring Cham Cham. Dark Designs are calling me to me somehow. Excuse me. JG is making translation errors where there are none. I can feel it. It's got me fired up already. The winds of justice are on the move. We're going to purge evil from the world. Let's go, Poppy.
Woof.
Woof.
All right. Wait, does Poppy have a butthole? Yep.
Probably in real life.
Apparently in the game too.
It's like a Kalis is back to watching my channel. Like, want to look at the details of the animals.
I've been waiting for you. I sense that your spirit still burns with a sense of justice.
Yes, it does. How did you know? I mean, yep. It's been a while, Mr. Nicotine.
Oh, you said the thing.
Do you want to take the nicotine voice? Like I'm realizing now, you're not getting much talk. I got your message, obviously. I saw what's going on.
I'm okay with that. I'm in charge of pushing the button. You're in charge of making the voices.
Indeed, the time has come for justice to show its nature.
Or nature to show its justice.
Now listen closely. Without a doubt, our foes are not of this world.
From another dimension.
Oh, that's so. They're the out of this world guys. They're the weird like those weird gray guys who're chasing around the blonde kid with lasers, and you remember Out of This World. Never mind.
Hell itself is invading. And when its minions die, they get to go home. Unless they're really good, and then they go to heaven and are really upset. Zubo has been visited by worse omens of the impending catastrophe than I had thought possible. I have feared this for some time now. And now things have suddenly begun happening in earnest. He's gone to camp.
Well, I had a bad feeling. I had a bad feeling about Izumo ever since I arrived here in Izumo.
I like the idea of Ernest goes to hell and he's just goofily stopping a demon invasion of Earth.
He's like, oh, Vern, I accidentally spilled holy water on your sacred magical catalyst, Vernon. It feels oppressive somehow.
Which brings me to why I have called you here. To help eliminate the source of this impending evil. I beg of you not to refuse, for the sake of this town.
Yo, do you mean Izumo?
I suspect I've not the leader of this plot before.
In previous videos, where I was aided by Genjuro and Cham Chams.
If I'm not mistaken, we fought 20 years ago. Much as I hate to admit it, I was defeated then. And I have no intention of losing a second time. Because I'm not going to fight, I'm going to make you do it. But in order for that to be possible, I need your help. Please, open your heart and join me in the coming battles.
No problem. Justice will always win through in the end.
But listen, Galford.
With a gap after your name.
The enemy now is truly fearsome. You should go and ask one other to join you in your quest. Rumors abound of warriors from the world over here in town. So they must be gathering at the bar. Why not go and see? I will explain more later. I also have duties to which I must attend. Hurry, we have little time.
I'm pretty sure he means he has to go make duty.
I think he does. He's got a turtle head pinching out there.
All right.
I don't need any assistance. I have a puppy.
Well, and I think...
What did this statue just talk or something?
The bronze bell, it's a sacred treasure used since time immemorial to entrap demons and purify the wretched spirits. But if its power were ever misused, it could become a mighty weapon for the demons.
You are foreshadowing up to 5 minutes in the future.
We have to talk to this guy too. You can't get in. There's a mystic barrier.
Mm-hmm.
We have to know about that so that Nicotine can do something about it.
Right, but we also have to hire. I guess we could try somebody else just for the hell of it.
The halibut? We'll find the fish.
The halibut. See if you have the fisher demon. Enter.
You'll get.
You'll gain companion. Oh, by the way, I am in love with Nicotine, or Nicotine, with Nakaruru. That is a part of the game lore.
I seek the perfect flower, which blooms at the gates of hell. Eliminating demons along the way is merely a side benefit.
Oh, he's looking for a friend with benefits, and those benefits are killing demons.
Nothing has changed. My skills are meager, but accept my help. Question mark. No, you should go with Nakaruru. He's I just want to see if they acknowledge in any way that they are canon paired up in the second game at least. I came here because I sense a disaster-threatening nature, not to get it on with you. And as I thought, something is going on. Please let us travel together. I sense in you a powerful Holy Spirit.
What happens if you talk to her sister instead, though?
I see. I'm sorry to have bothered you, punk.
She's just
I'm
the
so
same.
inexperienced as a priestess, but blah, blah, blah. Yeah, so in Samurai Shodown 2, at least, their endings involve each other. I think in Samurai Shodown 2 may be the last time that they are supposed to be romantically linked, for all I know.
Oh.
Well, who else is over there? Is Cham Cham around as a character?
Cham Cham's around the corner, and Charlotte's obviously behind the face picture.
Mm-hmm.
And then some
Yeah,
random guy.
I see Charlotte over there.
I'm Nakaruru. It's a pleasure to meet you.
This is the first
Pleased
time
to
they've met.
meet you. Thank you.
Unless they met in the last game. There's also this guy and this guy.
Hey, those demon things really be killed with swords.
Yes, but you need to have a sword that is better than any of the swords that you can upgrade.
What if you chat? What if you just chat with Cham Cham? I'm just curious.
What if I just chat with Backpack?
Chat. Ook.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure the guy who translated
I have to talk
this
to him
went
from
with
this side because he's in the way.
I wonder if they went with Ook because of like the Terry Pratchett Discworld books. Oh well, anyway, whatever Cham Cham's dialogue is, it has disappeared from the screen now.
She sees we have a friend. She's got to keep looking for one too.
Okay.
Oh, hold on a second. Apologies. All right, let's head out of here.
All right, yeah. No one will ever know what interrupted that. Here to have a fine companion. Are you sure of your choice? You don't want to go with the younger model?
We'll have to take care.
I guess I'd be curious if Nakaruru has... Because Nakaruru, I think, also has healing powers. So if she's got, like, better stats or more survivability, then she might just be a better...
She's level
Rimuru.
12. Cham Cham is a higher level than Galahad too. But he has 2 moves.
Yeah, he's got Plasma Dog.
But she got 4 moves.
Jeez, what the hell? Well, I don't think we'll be getting to our actual playthrough with Haomaru in this session. So if you want to sit down and research, we can. But it does seem like we want, like, I think we only get to choose one character in this one. I think the third character is forced on us by story, and I do think maybe like one of the characters with healing would be a better idea than just. Like I didn't really notice. Like I guess we could have equipped them differently. I didn't notice a whole lot of difference between what Charlotte was good at and what Kyoshiro was good at.
Yeah.
And I think much the same would happen if it's like, we could have Homaru, or well, not, we wouldn't have Homaru. It's like, we could have Ukyo, we could have Galford, like, meh.
I think having a main character, you automatically get like a better.
You just think the main playable primary characters make better backup than the people who can only be backup.
Yeah. Because they're naturally normally like a higher level and maybe more.
So like Ukyo is better than Charlotte or Kyoshiro. So that's what we're saying.
Oh, I accidentally said yes. Tell me about it.
Yeah. Oh, you just used a fast forward cheat. You're gonna get kicked off of Neo Geo CD's online server.
Oh, I could change the elements for pretty cheap too, but I don't have money for that because of reasons. All right. Well, let's head over to Cafe Nicotines and find out that what's his name's in the thing, and we'll call it a video.
Sure. Unless in Galford's story, he's not in the thing.
Ah, very good. Let me give you this then. Here.
Here's an evil talisman. Nakaru's like, wait, what have I joined up with?
Yeah, why isn't this an anti-evil talisman? the demon used holy magic to seal that up, so you're gonna have to use this evil magic to.
Look, I'm literally dressed as like a Miko, but I've got like red, ribbons and shit. I'm super purity girl. What am I? What's this?
It is a talisman of dark power. It can be used but once to tear open a demonic barrier. I want you to go and help Jubei.
Jubei? Yeah, you, Jubei. I take it.
The Yagu Jubei of the
Yagu Jubei of the Psychic Companions Network? Yes, he came here to Izumo, where we are now, all the way here to Izumo, with the same purpose as you.
He refused to listen to me and went into the demon's lair.
I don't know why he didn't need a dark talisman. You must go to Izumo's Grand Shrine at once. You will find it located in Izumo.
All right, folks. When we get back, we're going to move our way into the shrine and find out what Galford yells at the priest to get him to walk slightly away, even though apparently nothing really bad happens because Poppy and this hawk and the other ones don't have to get out of the way.
That's not just a hawk, that's Mama Haha. And I am embarrassed that I know that, but at least I don't know the name of her wolf.
I always thought Mumra was from Thundercats.
And then Mumra is different.
See you next time, folks.
Bye.